First of all, I have to apologize for recording this on my phone, but my camera just died in the middle of me trying to make it work. So this is how we're doing this. So this is my coming out story. So at a very young age, I definitely knew that I was attracted to girls. And I would say that that was probably late middle school, early high school. And I think the first realization was I liked having friends who were boys, but I really liked having friends who were girls. I just felt more connected to my friends who were girls for some obvious reasons, but also I was attracted to them. I definitely always had crushes on boys when I was younger. And growing up, I still did, but it wasn't as genuine as having a crush on a girl. And I thought maybe it was the same thing as, how my friends felt because they had crushes on girls and they would just call them girl crushes. But I realized that later on it wasn't exactly the same thing. They had girl crushes in the sense of they were more envious of them than anything else, and they thought they were really pretty or attractive, and it ended at that. And the thing is, when I had crushes on girls, it did not just end at me thinking they were attractive. And that scared me a lot because I was really young, knowing who I was and knowing how society views people and views what is normal and what is not. I knew that I was not normal. I knew that I was different from all of my friends and from a lot of people that I knew. I did not know a lot of people who were gay or bisexual or trans or, plus. The more feelings I had for girls, the more I suppressed those feelings. And thinking about it now, that really just messed me up a lot. It would have been so much easier if I could have just come to terms with the fact that I had feelings for girls and I did not really have feelings for guys. I definitely pushed those feelings on myself. I do still find some guys attractive, but not attractive enough to think of them really in any other way. It mostly scared me because I finally knew who I was, really. And I knew that at some point I would have to start telling my friends and family that. And I knew that a lot of my friends and a lot of my family would be very accepting of that. But of course, there's always that fear in the back of your mind that people who are close to you are not going to accept that and they're not going to stick around. So I think having that fear in the back of my mind and also just coming to terms with it myself was very nerve-wracking and very scary. And then one day I realized it. I 110% knew that I was gay. And that was a very amazing moment. It was freeing and exhilarating and amazing because it was this huge weight lifted off of my shoulders that made me feel so real, finally, like my true self. And then also, it was very scary because when I finally came to terms with this, I had already had a kid, but I know now that it is 110% okay, and I am not different. There are actually so many people like me who feel the same exact way and have suppressed a lot of feelings and brought a lot of feelings to the surface too, and suppressed them even more. And I know I'm not alone, and that feels amazing. And if you're watching this and you feel like you're drowning because of how you feel and because you think that you feel different than everyone around you, I promise you, you're not. It probably seems that way, and it probably seems like you don't have anyone to talk to. But if you have true friends and family who are going to support you no matter what, you're going to be able to talk to them about this. And you're going to be able to open up to them about this. But you first have to accept yourself, who you are. It is scary, but it is also amazing. And it gets better. It literally has only been not that long since I really truly knew, and it already has gotten better, and I already feel so much happier than I already was, which I did not think that that was possible. But you should never be ashamed of how you feel, no matter what. So if you liked this video, go down and hit the like and subscribe to my channel.